President-elect Donald Trump on Tuesday, Herschel Walker, who unsuccessfully ran for a Georgia Senate seat in 2022, as his pick for U.S. ambassador to the Bahamas. Now let's see who is the Herschel Walker. Herschel Jr. Walker, born March 3, 1962, is an American former professional football running back who played in the National Football League for 12 seasons. Off the field, he was the Republican nominee in the 2022 United States Senate election in Georgia, and is the presumptive nominee for United States ambassador to the Bahamas in President-elect Donald Trump's second term. Walker played college football at the University of Georgia, where he won the Heisman Trophy as a junior. He spent the first 3 seasons of his professional career with the New Jersey Generals of the United States Football League, and was the league's MVP during its final season in 1985. After the USFL folded, Walker joined the NFL with the Dallas Cowboys, earning consecutive Pro Bowl and second-team All-Pro honors from 1987 to 1988. In 1989, Walker was traded to the Minnesota Vikings, which is regarded as one of the most lopsided trades in NFL history and credited with establishing the Cowboys dynasty of the 1990s. He was later a member of the Philadelphia Eagles and New York Giants before retiring with the Cowboys. Walker was inducted to the College Football Hall of Fame in 1999. Outside of football, Walker was a member of the United States bobsled team at the 1992 Winter Olympics and pursued business ventures in food processing. From 2019 to 2020, he served as a co-chair on the President's Council on Sports, Fitness, and Nutrition under President Donald Trump. Walker launched his first political campaign in Georgia's 2020 Senate election, which he lost to Democratic incumbent Raphael Warnock. Walker played running back and ran on the track and field team for the University of Georgia, where he was a 3-time unanimous All-American and winner of the 1980 Heisman Trophy and Maxwell Award. He is the first NCAA player who played only 3 years to finish her top 10 in rushing yards, a mark later tied by Jonathan Taylor. During his freshman season in 1980, Walker set the NCAA freshman rushing record, which was later broken by Taylor. Walker finished 3rd in Heisman voting. Walker was the first true freshman to become a first-team All-American. As a freshman, he played a major role in helping Georgia go undefeated and win the de facto national championship with a victory over Notre Dame in the Sugar Bowl. In 1999, Walker was elected to the College Football Hall of Fame. In 1992, Walker competed in the Winter Olympics in Albertville, France as a member of the United States bobsled team. Originally selected for the 4-man team, he eventually competed as the brakeman in the 2-man competition. Walker and his teammate Brian Shimer placed 7th. In November 2007, Walker appeared on the HD&ET show Inside MMA as a guest. He indicated he would take part in a mixed martial arts reality show in the near future, and that he would have an official MMA fight at the conclusion of the show. In September 2009, it was announced that Walker had been signed by MMA promotion company Strikeforce to compete in their heavyweight division at the age of 47. In 2002, Walker created Renaissance Man Food Services, which distributes chicken products. Originally, his producer was Cisco Corp, following a casual conversation with a Cisco vice president who asked him to provide some chicken breading recipes from his mother. He founded Savannah-based H. Walker Enterprises in 2002 as an umbrella company for most of his other business ventures, the largest of which was Renaissance Man Food Services. In April 2020, Renaissance Man Food Services applied for a Paycheck Protection Program due to the economic impact of the COVID-19 pandemic, and the company ultimately received a PPP loans totaling $180,000. On Twitter in April 2020, Walker mocked big companies that received PPP money, suggesting that they were giving back the money due to being ashamed This was despite Walker being a board member of the Southerly Hotel Group, owner of the Georgian Terrace Hotel and other hotels. The group received over $9 million of PPP loans in April 2020, while firing 90% of its hotel staff, according to company documents submitted to the U.S. government. According to government records, Walker was paid $247,227 in total from Southerly from 2016 to 2021. Walker said that part of its corporate charter was to donate 15% of profits to charities. However, none of the 4 charities that Walker named as beneficiaries confirmed they actually received any donations. In 2014, Walker appeared in a commercial paid for by the United States Chamber of Commerce, supporting Jack Kingston's bid in the Republican primary election for the 2014 U.S. Senate election in Georgia. In 2018, Walker endorsed Republican Brian Kemp in the 2018 Georgia gubernatorial election. Walker supported Donald Trump in the 2016 and 2020 presidential elections and spoke on Trump's behalf at the 2020 Republican National Convention. In 2018, Trump appointed Walker to the President's Council on Sports, Fitness, and Nutrition. Trump reappointed him to another 2-year term on December 17, 2020. He was removed from the position in March 2022 by President Biden, and he was asked to resign. In 2020, Walker endorsed U.S. Senator Kelly Loeffel. In 2021, Donald Trump encouraged Walker to run for the U.S. Senate in Georgia. Walker, a Texas resident, needed to re-establish residency in Georgia to do so. Walker's contemplation of entering the race froze the Republican field because other prospective candidates for the nomination waited for his decision. In July 2021, Fox News reported that some Georgia Republicans were not sure how effective a candidate Walker would be, citing the fact that his positions on issues of importance to Republican voters were unknown. On October 14, 2022, Walker and his Democratic challenger, Raphael Warnock, faced off in their only debate for the Senate election. The New York Times described Walker's demeanor throughout the debate as aggressive and persistent, with his frequent interruptions of Warnock and mocking of him for dodging questions. Walker repeatedly tried to link Warnock with President Joe Biden, who carried a low approval rating. During a portion of the debate focusing on crime, Walker revealed what appeared to be a law enforcement badge to illustrate his closeness to law enforcement. He was admonished by the moderators since props were not allowed during the debate. The Hill wrote Walker won a moral victory by avoiding disaster and more than avoided embarrassment. Walker married Cindy DeAngelis Grossman, whom he met in college. In 1983, they have a son, Christian, a social media influencer. After 19 years of marriage, Walker and Grossman divorced in 2002. Julie Blanchard in 2012 said that she was Walker's fiancée. Walker married Blanchard in 2021, prior to publicly acknowledging his other children. In a 2020 interview, Walker said that fatherless households were a major problem in African American communities. In October 2022, Walker's adult son Christian criticized Walker, stating, "My favorite issue to talk about is father absence. Surprise, because it affected me. He has 4 kids, 4 different women. Wasn't in the house raising one of them. He was out having sex with other women." Also in October 2022, the mother of another of Walker's sons said that Walker had seen his son maybe 3 times, with Walker's parenting contributions mostly being court-ordered child support and sporadic gifts, while suggesting that the gifts were actually from Walker's fiancée, wife Julie Blanchard, and not from him. On December 17, 2024, Walker was nominated by President-elect Donald Trump for the position of U.S. Ambassador to the Bahamas. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos.